it's Scissor RJ, and I hope that someone out there enjoyed that terrible montage. Yeah, that was 117 revives, and that was actually in 2 play sessions, and I'll show you the build here. So, main emphasis is that they released the new map. Forgot what it was called, but you can check out that new map and play it for yourself. Wouldn't advise beginners to play it. It's a little rough for beginners, as you saw. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about the build. I mean, I guess I might go over like most of the stuff, but I'll go over some of the important ones and why I like to revive so much. I used to revive back in like all the way in like Black Ops 3 and 2. I used to always make these little medic montages, and it just feels so rewarding reviving people. So for a quick revive, you got Dying Wish. This one is decent. However, I might consider removing it because it can only be up to 3 times. And this is for the major augment, but basically, if you were to take like a fatal blow, you'll be invincible for like 2 seconds and keep like 1 health. And, you can do this up to 3 times, which is decent, but I honestly might like turn it into something else, like maybe EMT? I don't know. The major augments. I don't know. The major augments for quick revive, they all are kind of like limited, except for the EMT. So I might convert this to EMT just because. But Dying Wish does come in clutch though, so I highly recommend that. And then for the minor augment, which should honestly be a major augment, is that if you revive an ally, it heals you to full health. And you'll see that in the montage that I'm kind of healing people while taking damage, and then when I heal them or revive them, I get instant full health. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. If you don't want to go for that one, Swift Recovery is also decent. Basically, you just revive an ally, which increases both of your movement speeds. I don't like this one. I think you move a little bit too fast. So I just do the Karmic Return just to kind of help me survive a little bit. And then for Elemental Pop, this is another really good one. You got Imperial Peach. Enemies that hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod, and then slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. Honestly, you can put whatever you want for the minor augments, but I just had that one in because that one's really nice. I think another one that I would use for the swords would have to be the new one, which is Vulture Aid. This is our latest new one. Of course, you've probably seen it before in the previous titles. Basically, on death, zombies have a chance to create a gas cloud that charges your field upgrade. This is for the major augment. You can also have the Smell of Death, which is like the classic Vulture Aid system where it kind of cloaks you and the zombies won't touch you. I'm like kind of torn in between both of these. I think they're both good, but honestly, I might do Smell of Death just because this one, like the fetid upgrade, I feel like it barely charges in your field upgrade. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Also, Vulture Aid ammo drops gives more ammo to wonder weapons. I'm not sure if that really necessarily applies to the swords, since they don't really have an ammo. So, yeah. Anyway, for that one, on death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment, which is also very good. This includes Gurch devices or monkey bombs or whatever. Honestly, for Vulture, you can put whatever you want. It really just depends on the player, on how you're playing this. For Speed Cola, it's supercharged, field upgrades recharge a bit faster, deploy equipment faster. You can do whatever you want for that. I'm just going to go over all this, like, in a speed rush. Melee Macchiato, all melee attacks are slightly faster. Melee attacks also heal a small amount of your health. These 2 major augments, I was kind of torn apart, but I would probably use Espresso because when you're using the swords, I just hate how sluggish they feel when you swing them, so I definitely need the Espresso one. And then Backpedal, which is also very good with the swords. Highly recommend that one. Juggernog, increase maximum health. Turtle Shell is also semi-decent. However, I don't know, man. It's just, you're taking a lot of damage in. If you don't get any damage mitigation, from the front, it's gonna be, I'm honestly torn. I feel like Turtle Shell can be very good, but I just prefer more health. I don't know. It really depends on your playstyle. And then Hardened Plates, Armor plates have more damage mitigation, which is very good. I've seen a lot of people torn between the durability of it. Durability just means that it will basically last longer, but it's not going to lower the damage mitigation that you take at all. So I would highly recommend hardened plates. I probably might got that confused. So if somebody in the comments out there wanted to explain that, but I personally just use hardened plates. And that's pretty much it for the perks. I mean, you got PhD Flopper. You can put whatever you want for that. Deadshot Daiquiri. Since I'm using the swords most of the time, I don't really care much for that. Probably increase damage to armor pieces. And then maybe just further increase critical damage. But that's beyond it for the perks, really. For ammo mods, pretty much of a similar thing. You can put whatever you want at all for the ammo mods. Brain Rot might come in handy. The charmed enemy distracts nearby normal and special enemies for a short time. So, you know, that's kind of self-explanatory. And then, of course, the cooldown for it is reduced. You can honestly put whatever you want for the ammo mods. I think another one that's going to be good for all you medics out there will be Lightmen. Again, this is a new ammo mod. And this one's pretty cool. Oh, wow, I actually researched all of it. But I'm kind of like still doing this ammo mod. I'm still kind of getting the hang of it. I mean, it has some pretty good ones too, but I don't know. Now, for those of you that don't know, Lightmen basically have these like healing capsules that drop as like little drops, and you can pick those up and stuff like that. So currently, I just have like Express Remedy, increase the range that the glyph will move to an ally. And then the healing glyph now damages enemies that can touch it. I'm probably going to remove that with something else, like dual action. But again, it really depends on your playstyle, and this is fairly a new ammo mod, so I'll still have to do a little bit of testing with it. So yeah, you can do whatever you want for the ammo mods. Another good one, Dead Rider, Lightning Strike, a bolt of lightning strikes from above. That one's pretty good. But yeah, depends on your playstyle. And then of course, for all you medics out there, you can do Healing Aura, or you can do Tesla Storm or Ether Shred, whatever you want, honestly. A lot of these are really good, not augments, but field upgrades. They just have a lot of good augments. But for Healing Aura, I feel like this is like a necessity for the Citadel Moss, however you pronounce it. I totally apologize for butchering that. But for the new map, it is a very big map, and a lot of people can just like spread out. So it might be harder to actually revive people across the map. You'll actually see me in the montage actually like use that a lot. So for Healing Aura, I have that the beams and their healing effects persist for a short time after leaving the area of effect. This one is very good. You'll see in the montage that I actually revived somebody without even being remotely near them. And that's because somebody actually went down while the heal beam was still beaming down on them. And that basically automatically revives them because they're still getting health. So I highly recommend the Enduring Radiance. I think that one is definitely good. I mean, of course, you got Persistence, but again, when it comes to keeping your perks on the bleed out bar, I feel like it's just useless because a lot of people just end up dying either way, so it's kind of like a useless perk, but again, depends on your playstyle. All affected players have their health regen delay reduced, which is also decent, but, you know, I highly recommend the Enduring Radiance. And then for the minor augment, healed players have damage slightly mitigated for a short time. That one's pretty good. Stoic Presence is decent, but I feel like Protection is just has a lot more survivability with it. If you want more damage, you can get Inner Strength, and that will basically increase the player damage slightly for a short time. So again, it depends on your playstyle, but for me, Protection, highly recommend it. It might not even matter once you're up on like round 40 and the zombies just start pelting you, but you know. Now, of course, you got Ether Shroud, which is always fun to use. I highly recommend that as well. But like I said, if you're trying to revive people across the map, then you probably just have to stick with Healing Aura. Dark Flare can also heal players and revive them as well, which is also pretty nice. But again, when it's across the map, that's up to your own playstyle. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. I mean, loadout, you can do whatever you want for the loadout. Gobblegums, you can do whatever you want for the gobblegums. That's really all up to your preference. I don't really use much. I definitely don't use perkaholics in public lobbies. But yeah, pretty fun stuff. Definitely love the new map. Love playing in public matches. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get used to reviving so many people at once. But yeah, I love it. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.